Here is the first cactus of the tour today. It's a immature spiral cactus. I've had it since 2021. I repotted it in 2021, and then I repotted it in sometime in 2022 because something with the substrate. I don't remember exactly why. When I first got it, the root system was very small. Um, and the second time I repotted it, the root system had grown quite a bit, but I lost quite a bit of the root system. I think there was a lot of organic soil in the pot and it was causing the roots some harm or something like that. And I got it repotted into a soil mixture that I like better, and I'm sure the roots have just kind of been taken off, as you know, I haven't seen any growth on the top, so it's probably just working down here below. So um, I think this guy's really cool just the way it is, though, and in its immature state, because you never see anything like this, and it actually took me a long time to even figure out what it was, because there's not too many pictures of the immature ones on the internet. It's all when they're the super spirally ones, you know. So pretty cool guy. This beast is my San Pedro cactus. I got it 2022, I believe. It was about this height or so when I got it. The first year I got it, it grew somewhere, maybe about here even. And then this new growth with kind of the dark or more green color and kind of like the more rounded shape to it. I don't know if it's really can notice it. Yeah, you can notice it. Um, that's rather recent growth ever since I started using this new fertilizer. So maybe about the last 6 months, it's put on that much growth for and winter growth at that. So I'm pretty impressed with the way the fertilizer is really kind of making this guy look. So another favorite of mine. It's hard to say which one is my favorite or not because they're all cool in their own right. But yeah, excited to see how tall this gets, and it's gonna kind of be a interesting guy because we're running out of room for it. This is an old lady cactus. I got it the same time as the San Pedro. Repotted at the same time as well. Not seen a lot of growth or change on it until this year, maybe about the same time I started using the fertilizer again. Um, this white tuft on top definitely wasn't there. Definitely wasn't that thick, so I assume there's new growth going on in there. So I think these guys, from what I remember hearing about them, they're really slow growers, so it is to be expected not to see much change in a year and a half, or whatever it's been. So still a cool cactus. I love cylindrical cactus, and I love hairy cactus. So marks two of the boxes right there. This is my Astrophytum Superkabuto. Obviously one of my favorite cactus, but not only is it one of my favorite just because it's cool, but it's really special to me because it has really kind of jump started this whole plant journey again. Plants has always been something I've been interested in. Um, First started with cactus and then got into trees and house plants a little bit. And then I went through some rather rough times in life and kind of fell out of love with plants. I always kept them, but my love for them wasn't um, as it once was and is now. Um, I lost a few plants, learned a lot about taking care of plants in that time, and one day I was at a greenhouse with my wife and stumbled upon this guy and instantly fell in love with it, had to get it, and ever since then, I've just really enjoyed taking care of plants again. Resparked my love and joy for not just cactus, but bonsai and the tropical house plants and the succulents and everything. And it really got me on my journey to where we are now with growth and sharing videos, and who knows where it goes. So here is a Pilosocereus unknown. I guess we will figure that out as it matures and grows. It could probably be either one of two. A newer guy in my collection, obviously. I like it. It's unique brown hairs on it, really kind of stands out compared to all the other ones with like white or gray. So excited to see it mature and grow and just see what it develops into. All right, another unknown Pilosocereus, the one we repotted in our second video actually. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. No changes, not really much anything to talk about. I guess I've watered it once since repotting it, and the pot leached something through the glaze, so that's kind of interesting. Um, I think the planting ended up turning out really nice, and sometimes a couple days after doing something, you kind of want to make some changes, but no changes to be made here. We'll just wait and see how big they grow, and maybe here in 4 or 5 years down the line, we'll give them a nice repotting again. So we'll just keep doing updates until then. You can see just even in the last, since we repotted it, how much the blues came back. So excited about that. So kind of got a little bit of a more natural look instead of the fingerprint looks to it. Here's our Gymnocalycium, the one that was blooming. I apologize I didn't get bloom updates out on it as planned, but the flowers bloomed at different times, didn't bloom at opportune times, and a few other things. I guess I should have just took multiple videos instead of just trying to take one video. But other than that, I guess I did try and pollinate them with a Q-tip. I'm not sure if that's how they need to be done or not, but it was just kind of a spur of the moment thing that I thought of when the flowers were blooming. So we'll just kind of wait and see what happens with the flower buds. But yeah, love this guy. I love the shininess and the greenness, and it's very unique compared to the one coming up. So we'll kind of just compare the two. This is an Echinopsis hybrid. I'll put the exact one on the screen. Just kind of a cool, unique, like twin guy. It has a lot of pups on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've grown a lot since I've brought this guy home, so I think it's really gonna get growing quick. We'll do a repotting on it soon, and we'll just keep on, like everything else, just keep doing updates. One thing about this guy that I think is really cool, and I'm not sure if it's just because it's not been watered or yet, but it's really wrinkly. So we'll water it after we repot it and just see how it fills back up, or if it keeps that wrinkled nature to it or not. This is our second Gymnocalycium, and obviously you can see it's quite a bit different looking than the other one. The spines are a little bit different. The color and texture of the skin's different. It's more spiny, I believe. Yeah, more spiny. I don't know. It's quite a bit different. I've reached out to a cactus group, and it's kind of been confirmed that it's mesopotamicum. So we'll just kind of go with that. We'll wait and see how it grows and develops, of course, like everything else. When I got it, I did not notice it had the two little pups on it, so pretty exciting to see those. And um, they've grown quite a bit since I've got it, so it looks like there's actually another one down here. Wow, so there's a third. Let's see. Well, I guess this guy's just growing like a little bit crazy right now, so that's exciting. Yeah, so it looks like three in the front, kind of evenly spaced out. That's pretty cool. My first love for cactus was crested cactus. I've since lost all my crested cactus. I haven't really seen too many crested cactus in my area either since I guess a while ago now. But I came across this guy not too long ago, and it just really stood out to me as it's unique for one. For two, it's purple at the bottom and kind of fades to green, which, as you can see, two colors I love, my two favorite colors actually. And it's just unique and cool and not something I've seen before. I really think like the textures and the spines and the areolas it's just it's really eye-catching. And then another cool thing about it is the flower bloom on it. So we'll actually do more bloom updates on this guy and see where it takes us. My first love for cactus was crested cactus, and my first love for succulents was Lithops. Not knowing a lot about Lithops, they're very easy to overwater or water at the incorrect times, and it leads to them not surviving. So I've gone through a few lithops before I have learned the care needs for lithops. And these are new lithops. I don't know if you heard about the Trader Joe's spring lithops craze, but it was quite a big thing. And yeah, I picked up a couple there, and they happen to be the purple kind, which is even better. And we'll just see how they continue to split and how the little babies look, and maybe repot them sometime this summer, hopefully right before we water them. I had recorded this whole video before and my microphone died halfway through, so this is the second recording. In the first recording, there was a flower stem on this succulent, and we decided to cut it off as we missed the blooms, or the blooms shriveled up, or something. So it's a little bit of a unfortunate that we missed the blooms, and then a little bit unfortunate that we didn't get a picture of it with the flower stem, and then us cutting it off. Not much to say on this guy other than it's purple and green, and it's got cool texture and pattern, and I've never seen them before until the time I saw it at the greenhouse. Wow, I'm sure you're a little bit shocked, but another green and purple succulent. Also from South Africa. Not much to say on this guy. New to me. We'll do a repotting video on it soon. Its texture is unlike any other plant, and it's just really unique and cool. Here is my Haworthia. It is a very special plant to my wife and I for reasons I can't really go into today, but one day we'll go into it. It's my first Haworthia. It's also kind of got that green and purple and the unique texture to it. It did have a flower stem at one point, but I believe it was cut before it ever flowered. Um, just looking to find the perfect pot for it, and we will do a repotting video on it as well. Thanks for watching my cactus and succulent tour, and as always, keep on growing.